Yeah, welcome to, Molly something, I forgot. This, yeah, Molytropia. This is, a weird game. I don't know what the hell to expect. Chapter 1, Cloud in the Shape of Hurt. I don't know what the fuck this game's about. Lying on the grass, I watch the clouds floating slowly across the blue sky. Click. Oh, yeah. White and fluffy, different unusual shapes, my bad. Dragon, turtle, rocket, castle, fish, flamingo, axe. On the one hand, they seem so cute, and on the other, very majestic. Thinking about their size, I feel like a little bug. I wonder if an ant that just crawled onto my hand is thinking of something similar. There's a beautiful pink flower on its head, so it's probably a girl. Hello, I greeted her. The ant girl didn't answer. Instead, she tilted her head and bit me. Ow, it hurts. What have I done to you? I was ignorant? I don't know how to fuck to spell that. At the ant girl's behavior. I wanted to shake her off, but then I thought she might hurt herself. Come on, stop biting. That's how you make new friends. And then our brief acquaintance was broken by a gust of wind. Oh. She was blown away. Hope it turns out to be something like a fatal fall off a cliff. Folly cliff, my bad. Goodbye, ant girl, and have a good landing. At the same time, the breeze brought coolness and the fragrance of flowers growing into the clearing. I took a full breath and looked up at the sky again. How beautiful and peaceful it is after all. The sun's rays gently warm the skin, keeping me from freezing. The grass under my back is softer than any mattress. Serenity. This place is too perfect to exist. Consciousness floats away under the sound of the river nearby. What is this place? Yeah, I don't know, you tell me. What the fuck? My eyes are closed, and I began to sink into sleep, when suddenly I heard a voice. Hi. Hello? Let's be friends. Oh, okay, and who are you? Your second personality. But I already have a second personality. Really? Will you introduce us? Ha ha ha, I was joking. You are my second personality. Liar, I'm offended. Come on, it's a joke. If you want, I'll get one more personality. Okay. Doesn't work. I'm sorry. I was joking too. We can have fun together, just the two of us. Well, but don't. I don't know what the hell I don't know what's going on with that letter. Joke like that anymore. Otherwise, I was afraid that I offended you. Got it. Bitch, what? Oh, I didn't get offended. Now let's talk seriously. Who are you, and what do you want from her? From her? From the girl. I won't let her get hurt. What do you mean? In that case, I have the same question. I'm not going to answer until I know your intentions. I see that I can't let her wake up. Who the fuck are you? A voice in her head. You're lying. I would have noticed it right away. Are you sure? I'm sure. So you deserve a hint. Deserves a hint? What arrogance. We're not playing charades here. 8 thin legs crawl on your body. It's better not to touch them. They can play Salvation Melody. Do you even hear me? Thin legs. Are you talking about the ant? What does that have to do with you? Wait, I told you I wouldn't let her wait. The hell is this game? Hey, I heard a familiar voice. Hey, stop sleeping. Avengers wait. I opened my eyes, sat up, and looked in the direction of the voice. It belonged to my friend Kirill. Now how does this boy manage to find me every time? I wasn't sleeping. I felt like I wanted to trick him out of spite. Then what were you doing? I had to come up with something smart and important. I was meditating. How's that? It was when you lie down, close your eyes, relax, and don't think about anything. So you were sleeping. Kirill summed it up. No, it's not. He didn't understand anything. Anyway, come on. I'll show you the door. The door. Why show it to me? This is an unusual door. We found it today with Daima and Masha. Is it golden? No, it's wooden. And that's unusual about it then. The fact that it stands right in the middle of the cliff. Our cliff? Yep. It's really strange. The most important thing is that there's nothing but the door and it's standing there like a dug in. My bad. Well, it must be really dug in. Anyhow, just think, there's a door in the middle of our cliff, Red. There's nothing, and there's nothing else, cool? Maybe you dug it there to play a joke on me. Maybe you dug it, yeah, and painted red. What's the joke here? I don't know. I glanced at him with suspicion. Let's go look at the door already. The girl grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the forest. Oh, wait a minute, not so fast. A minute later, we were in the forest. The tranquility of the afternoon glade was replaced by the mystery of the forest shadows, not creepy, but rather fabulous. Trees crackled here and there. I heard the cry of a bird. The air became more damp and cooler, except one fact preventing me from being fully imbued with the atmosphere. What? We were running like crazy. Ha ha ha. My legs began to stumble. Stop, crew, I'm going to fall. Pulling my arm, I tried to slow down, which caused us to fall over and go tumbling. Damn. That's how we died. What? Damn! Grote's head was pierced by a sharp branch. It went straight into his eye, out the back of his head, and I ripped my stomach on something. Girl behind the tree. All the organs fell on sky. What the fuck? If I were asked to describe it in one word, I would say girl, that one. Sounds spectacular and colorful. Consciousness slowly left my mind. The agony stopped. The end. What? Huh? I'm so confused. Is that it? That's the entire game. Is there a part? There gotta be a part. What the fuck is it? Okay, there has to be a part 2 of this game. Are you kidding me? It fucking bamboozled me. You think a girl would be so indifferent to her friend's death, do you? Actually, they survived, got up, and dusted themselves off. Bro, what the fuck? This game deceived me. Ugh, I hate this shit. Didn't get hurt. In the same cheerful voice, Krill asked, no. I muttered, yeah. Come on, what is it? We could have died. Nope, the main characters don't die. They run, fall, roll towards adventure. How annoying you are with your adventures. I'm offended he didn't even apologize. Otherwise, it would just got boring. Between boredom and broken legs, I choose boredom. What a downer. Do you really care so much about that door? Why are you in such a hurry? Because I can't lose to Daima. This is the spirit of competition. So are you friends or competitors? And what is he going to compete in? One does not interfere with the other. Is there a difference between a regular friendship and a competitive friendship? Of course there is. What is it? Okay, suppose we got into a tribe of savages, me, you, Masha, and Daima. Where do we find a tribe of savages here? As I said, suppose. Use your imagination. Fine, what's next? They're not just savages. They're bloodthirsty savage What the fuck is going on with this kid's fucking head, bro? This motherfucker's weird. Why does everyone always have to be bloodthirsty in your stories? It's cool, isn't it? Anyway, they tell us to fight to the death. I'm not going to fight you. Exactly. I know you won't fight, so I'll kill myself. Bro! Make a normal fucking story, please! How nice, but no. Bloody again. I do the same with Masha, but not with Daima. He will meet in a duel, and the loser will accept defeat with honor. He will not be angry because we are competitive friends. I get it. You sure? Yes, if you can't wait, you may run ahead. I'll rest and come there a little later. Alright. He said cheerfully and rushed off, tossing goodbye. Just beware of the forest monsters. There are no monsters in this forest, I guess. Oh boy. Left one behind and also scared me before he ran away. He won't make a decent gentleman. Why did he even come for me? Disappointed by his behavior, I sat down on a log. It creaked, it crunched. It broke beneath me. Ouch, what's the matter? I fell into something sticky. Cobwebs. I'm all cobwebs. And when I opened my eyes again, I saw a huge spider on my stomach. Haha, you're a kind one. He has the face of fucking death. Hell no. Hello, spider. You're a kind one, aren't you? The red skull on its back adamant and the whole appearance said otherwise. You know fucking shit. Damn! It's about to bite her. I'm sure the spider is poisonous. But why is it so big? Do such spiders really exist? Doesn't matter. We have to shake them off somehow and run. Or, wait a moment. 8 thin legs crawling your body. It's better not to touch them. They can play Salvation Melody. So the voice was talking about a spider? Hey, nasty voice, are you there? Hello, come in. Silent, maybe I'm losing my mind. Lost mind is losing its mind What? Lost mind is losing its mind funny. Okay. But no, the voice predicted a meeting with a spider. I couldn't have done it myself. On the other hand, it's easy just to go ahead and claim 8 legs. And then I'll see a spider or something 8-legged and say, ah, the prediction came true. In addition, the spider is sitting motionless, but should be crawling. It's all too suspicious. If you want to make a prediction that will be believed, then speak directly. On such and such a day, at such and such a time, the girl will sit on a rotten log, fall through the spider, will crawl on her stomach, don't touch it, it's a good one. Then there would be no doubt, although the intention of the voice is still unclear. Even if it sees the future, perhaps it will deliberately tell you not to touch the spider so that it will bite the girl. No, if it had known the future and wanted to harm her, then it would have laid out everything accurately without muddling through to convenience me to follow its advice. Or did the voice anticipate this train of thought and want to confuse me? Difficult. And the spider is watching me motionless. So how are you supposed to save her? I don't fucking know. Okay, I'll give control to the girl, let her decide for herself. Little spider, don't bite me, okay? Even if you just want to say hello, it's going to hurt me a lot. Let's be friends better. I slowly reached out my hand, shaking hand to the flower next to me and picked it up. Then carefully put it on the spider's head. It didn't even move. There you go, you look a lot nicer now. Blue suits you. The fuck? I think my words embarrassed it because it blushed slightly and skull on its... What the hell? Oh, listen, are you a girl or a boy? Girl. Now there's a girl's picture on the album. For some reason, a human girl apparently. A spider girl is more difficult to portray. Ha! I knew you were a girl because you were so cute. These words made the spider blush even more. Sorry, totally embarrassed you. Ah, and one more thing. Do you have a name? Snowflake. So your name is Snowflake. It's nice. And But before I introduced myself, Snowflake dashed off into the forest. How fast? I got to my... Oh, damn! That shit was fucking loud. Okay, let me save. What the fuck? Pages? There's pages of... Ew. Automatic saves? Sick. Okay, anyways. I got to my feet. She probably doesn't like to talk too long. Yeah, and I have to go to the cliff by now. Thus, I got a new friend. It's literally a red door. When I reached the place, I immediately saw the door that Krill had told me about. Red with a black handle. I expected to see nothing ordinary, old and shabby, but this, it looks ominous, like something out of nightmares. It reminds me of Insidious. It wasn't here before. Interesting. Even more interesting, where did everyone go? I thought I was supposed to meet them on the cliff, but they're not here. Perhaps they already found a new entertainment? Or it is a joke after all, and they dragged the door on their own to scare me. Exactly at the moment, rustles and creaks were heard from behind it. I tensed up. It would be good if the door swung open and Krill jumped out screaming. What's worse if something scary that Krill comes out the other side? No, it's crazy. Hey, who's there? I shouted, getting up the courage. A-U-A-O? There was an instinctive sound in response. The fuck is that? When two green bows appeared from behind the door. Immediately behind them appeared the head of the owner. Masha, hi, what are you doing? Despite the usual cheerful smile, her face seemed a little sleepy to me. To the answer is obvious. I thought if I leaned on the door it would be comfortable to sit and watch the scenery from the cliff. And how is it comfortable? Rather yes than no. The thing is, sitting on the edge like that turned out to be pretty scary. But you stayed seated anyway, how brave. No, I just fell asleep. I see. So, where are the others? Masha looked meaningfully at the door handle. Don't tell me they're... What? That they're... I pointed with a trembling hand toward the door. Ha 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 ha. You don't think it's all sort of narrage passage, do you? Of course we were just fooling around, but somewhere deep down I really had a feeling. Nama said they would go to the base to get tools. What tools? Don't know. Masha shrugged her shoulders. Now let's ambush them and frighten them, shall we? I made a suggestion. Hold on, I stayed waiting for you to ask something. Ask for what? Could... Masha hesitated. Could you ask Daima what kind of girls he likes? Oh, okay. Having said that, she blushed like a tomato. Whoa, why? Why do you think? I think it's for that one. What do you mean for that one? For all this love stuff. You imagine kissing, right? Like in the movies? Yes. Oh, that's disgusting. Agreed. Bro, I've been reading this dialogue the entire time. I haven't said anything. Yeah, like and subscribe, please. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. I do these type of gaming videos all the time. And reactions occasionally. So yeah, please like and subscribe. Exactly. I just wanted to know who he likes. Got it. Shall I ask Krill too? Why him? I'm not interested in that fool. Really? I treat them about the same, and you? That's because you're too good, but regular people, how it was yeah, that one. And you? Of course, the slob Krill of you three is the last one for me. I don't think it's fair. It would be harmful to him. That's what I'm talking about. Girls, what are you arguing over there? Krill's voice suddenly rang out, making us flinch. Speak of the devil, and he appears. I hope Krill wasn't eavesdropping. The boys came out of the woods and stood next to us. Oh well, it's good that you came, otherwise we were already starting to worry. Dama agreed to me. Think for yourself. Krill objected. We explained to him that he shouldn't have left you alone in the forest. Masha added. But Krill insisted that you could take care of yourself, and it was such a gesture of trust on his part. Stop spreading unnecessary information. Better look what we've brought. We changed the subject and proudly showed us the drill. Wow. I said to Daima, why do we need your pathetic crowbar when we have a mega drill? First of all, where did you manage to find the drill? And secondly, where are you going to plug it in? Masha took the dangling wire in her head. What do you mean? I think of it. The pride disappears from Krill's face and he looked puzzled at the drill. That's why I took the crowbar after all. No way, it's impossible without electricity, right? We'll just hit the lock with a drill. For what? What for? Drill is cooler than the crowbar, that's what. So we're stupid. Alright, let's go. Show me how to open a lock with a non-functioning drill. Suddenly Masha agreed. Now you will realize how deeply wrong you were. Before going to the door, she looked at Daima for a moment as if to hint that now was the right moment. I'm interested to see you too. He's about to turn around and go after them, but I called out to him. Daima, wait, I wanted to ask. What is it? Well, what kind of girls do you like? Try to ask the question naturally as possible. Felt like I was betraying Daima by playing on Masha's side. His eyebrows went up, he opened his mouth, thought for a moment, then closed it again. Why do you ask? Just curious. Then, I don't know, nothing specific. Nothing at all? You can infer your own version, and I'll tell you whenever I like it or not. Okay, then for a simple girl with long... Making it obvious at this fucking point. That's not how you fucking do it. Smiling, yeah, it's not how you do it, bro. Daima forward. Also with the green, but yeah, you're making it obvious. It's not how you do this shit, bro. I decided to add the description for more accuracy. Are you talking about Masha? Yet you fucking overdid it. Nah, friend Masha, what are you jacking? No, wait, there are too many girls like that. For some reason, you look disappointed. So what do you think? Based on your description, also given the traits, I would add to those lists with traits. No matter what, always be careful with a girl like that, and expected to catch. Not exactly what I expected to hear. Ha ha ha. There was a scream. My finger, it hurt so bad. Krill must have hit his finger again. And I told you not to hold it like that. Ignoring them, Dama continued. If we had such girl in our company, I would keep quiet while shoot. Fuck me in the ass. I can't speak. Whew. Breather. Deep breaths. Alright. Quiet wish she was useful, but if necessary, I would get rid of her. He concluded, smiling as if nothing had happened. His words shocked me. Of course, it could turn out that Masha was not his type. Then she'd be upset, but if I figured something out. And this is completely different. Get rid of, such as an expression, already borders on hatred. Most likely, he just made a bad joke. Ha ha ha, yay, I did it. The power of the mega drill, it worked. What did I tell you? Girl shot it again. It looked like they were able to open the door. What mega drill? I just pressed something here and it opened. Let's go take a look. Calmly offered Diamond and went to the others. I followed him. Oh god, what the fuck? Look. Tried pressing them, but nothing happens. Instead, you can take them and swamp them around. Let's each take one. Dibs on the skull. Fool, you wanted to open the door, didn't you? This must be the key. Most likely, they need to put it in the right order. And how are you going to guess it? There are only 4 pictures, so the combination shouldn't be not many. Yes, but they can also be inserted sideways, upside down, and then there are more options. But what? No one will make a key from upside down pictures. It looks crooked and not impressive at all. But why they make a key that is so easy to guess? Imagine that you are being chased. You run up to a door and begin to solve the combination. They'll catch you in 10 minutes. This key only does its job in situations where a person has no time. Exactly, it's an emergency door. It's even the color red. It appears, you run into it, and it immediately disappears. Why hasn't it been standing here for hours since it's an emergency? Broken. While they were arguing, I thought about the snowflake. She showed me exactly these pictures. Heart, snowflake, girl, skull. Oh, it was skull. It was skull, heart, girl, snowflake, right? Let me try. I went to the door and started arranging the signs. Okay, yeah. It goes boom, bam, bop, boom. Are you sure? Yes. Skull by tearing the cobwebs. I scared her and it was a threat. Heart, I gave it a flower and we became friends. The girl, she turned out not to be just a spider, but a spider girl. Snowflake, that's her name. Maybe I was making up the conversation and the spider was showing the cipher, but what? But why? No, I can't doubt my friends. Snowflake is my friend. Done. A click sounded. Did you guess? Krill grabbed the handle and tried to turn it. No, it's still locked. What if the click meant minus attempt? Then it would be what? Then it would be heard after every sign change. Show them in her hands while rearranging. Perhaps the attempt only counts when all the signs are inserted. I've already tried swapping 2 pieces, but there was no click. So you have to move all 4. She didn't touch the one with the picture girl. It doesn't fit either. Then right in the middle of the discussion, the sign drove in the door. Wait, what? The signs drove in the door and the pictures turned red. Awesome. So you guessed it after all. Guess? Hard to believe. Did you know the order beforehand? Snowflake showed it to me. Who is Snowflake? Now they can be pressed and the color changes. It turns out that there are much more. Oh, it's okay. Color. Yeah. All right. So who's Snowflake? Wait, please. I started selecting colors. Okay. Here, it was red, blue, pink, white. Fucking go, baby. The skull was already red. We leave it like this. The heart was blue. Became blue because blue suits her. The girl was purple. Apparently, Snowflake decided it was the girliest color. Girliest color? I like purple. I'm a manly man. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Alright. You know what? You don't gotta disrespect me like that. The snowflake itself is white with a bluish hue. It's simple here. It seems to be right. Something else clicked in the board under which the buttons were closed. I turned the handle carefully. The door creaked softly opened. At the same moment, something pushed it from the other side, incredibly hard, throwing me a couple meters away. Ouch! Ugh! The ground stopped in the fall, but I still heard myself battling. Fuck! With bated breath, everyone looked through the doorway. Instead of the sky and the ocean on the other side, we saw a thick darkness. At this moment, each of us realized that we shouldn't have opened the door. But it was too late. What is there? Carl asked a question that I didn't really want to know the answer to. Most likely nothing good. Dama said tensely. What the fuck? Hiya! Suddenly Masha squealed, trying to tear something off her leg. It grabbed me! It grabbed! Help! Girl was the first one to come to its senses. Run! We have to run! Before it could even take a step, he immediately fell to the ground. Ah! It grabbed me too! These are hands. They're coming out of the ground! Shouted Daima. It's hard to believe, but his words were true. A pale gray hand came out of the ground and grabbed my ankle. Ah! Then another one. And another. More and more arms wrapped around my body, preventing me from moving. As soon as I tried to scream, one of the hands clamped tightly over my mouth. The disgusting smell hit my nose, and the taste of bitterness made me sick. All I could do was wriggle and mumble. Others were in the same situation. What should I do? What the hell is going on here? Confused, I failed to intervene immediately. Although I'm just useful in this situation as a girl, more precisely, not at all. Okay, first of all, I need to calm down. Breathe in, breathe out. What a nasty smell. Fuck. Ignore it. Calm down. Good. It is necessary to think soberly and analyze the situation, look for a way to stop salvation at any cost. Once I stop twitching, the hands loosen their grip a little. But I still can't turn my head to see what's going on with the others. The fuck no! At the moment, one hand appeared out of the darkness, grasping the door frame. Then the second, then the outlines of a mouth appeared. Fuck no. The third had lots of teeth. Lots of pointed teeth. Since this creature didn't kill everyone at once, there is a high probability that it wants to devour us alive. What the fuck is that? It really resembles a mutated baby's head. I have no idea how to fight it. Mother? Suddenly the monster spoke. Mother. Maybe it's retarded. Maybe it's retarded. Then I have a chance. Mother. They're all here. Mother, I can feel them. Is this a delusion, or is it really addressing it to Mother? Ew! The creature's mouth opened. Why, just like the letter O, but with teeth. No wonder someone says it's the scariest letter. The fuck is that? A barely discrepant human face appeared inside. And here, as I understand it, is Mother. Hello, children. The woman greeted us without an ounce of emotion in her voice. Your daily life has become too so I decided to hold a contest. What the hell of kind of contest? Are you excited? No. I'm sure you all are. All children love contests. It would be uncomfortable to participate in such a state, so I'll take my hands off. Now that's a good thing. I'll have some space from maneuvering. But now this, if anyone talks about permission or does anything strange, I will kill you all. Well, yeah, you can't do it without it. It's clear? It couldn't be clearer. She really is capable of killing any of one of us in a split second. Bad boys and girls are going to die. The main thing is for others to understand it. If you want to ask a question, you have to raise your hand and wait for permission to speak, just like at school. And now I'm taking my hands off. Like she said, that stinking palm finally unhooked from my mouth. The other hands are also clenched their fingers, but not all of them. Those that held the legs remained. So in our contest, we won't have to move around. No, it's too early to draw conclusions. I have to listen carefully, not missing the slightest detail. The girl's life depends on it. I glanced around briefly. The others were shaken with fear, but fortunately they didn't panic or do anything stupid. The contest is called death voting, the woman announced. It would help you strengthen the bonds of friendship. The essence of contest is cleared from the name, but let me explain it with more detail. Each of you is entitled to one vote. You should vote for death of a friend. Yo! What the fuck? If you don't want to, you don't have to vote. Next, here how it goes. Option 1, none of you voted. Then I will tear off a limb from each of you, but everyone stays alive. Hand or leg, left or right, I'll decide for myself. Option 2, the vote take place. Whoever gets the most votes, I will kill. Those who refuse to vote will also die. Those who voted remain unharmed. Everyone voted, but the vote was split 2-2. 2-2-2-2. In that case, the draw of the first version, I'll kill them both. 2 voted against each other, 2 abstained. The draw of the second version, each of you dies. Everyone voted and the votes were equally divided. The draw of the third version, friendship won, everyone stays intact. That's it. If anyone tries to talk or make a sign during the voting, I'll kill everyone. Cheating is not good. As I said, if you have any questions, you can raise your hands and wait for permission to speak. But there are conditions here as well. You can raise your hand only once. Besides, if the question seems irrelevant to me, I will consider it an attempt to influence the choice of others, and everyone again would die. You have 5 minutes to make your decision. Go ahead. Wait. Let's list the participants just to be sure. Krill, Masha, Daima, and last but not least, the girl. That's me. He look weird. Now you can start. What do you mean start? I've been waiting for the situation for a few minutes now. You can stop me from thinking. First of all, it's necessary to estimate the risk. The first option is out of the question. If anyone votes girl, dies with 100% probability, even if the vote is not for her. So we can't refuse to vote if been decided. Now we have to decide to whom to vote. Even by voting at random, I increase the probability of winning by 25%. No, though, with equal votes, both die, plus someone can still refuse to vote. It's too complicated. I just need to understand who others are likely to vote for. Stop. I went through the events of day in my head, and an idea came to me. Hey, voice. You're pretending to be a fortune teller, aren't you? Try to guess who I'll choose. Just keep in mind, I'll do it my way anyway. This time your choice won't change anything. But if you guess, I'll start believing you a little more. What do you want to? Don't answer, don't vote. Wait, what? Masha. You disappointed me. Killing a friend is the terrible choice. Masha, of course, it's a mean girl, but she's not very bad. Now you're even more like my enemy. Okay. Listen, the first option seems the most correct in terms of friendship, doesn't it? That is what we sort of refusing to kill our friends believe in their honesty. No one votes and everyone stays friendly individuals. Happy end, isn't it? But then why did this woman say friendship won, suggesting 5th option? Maybe it's her twisted view of the world. Friendship as she sees it, when everyone hates everyone equally. No, I agree with her. The first option is equivalent to to running away from problems. True friendship is manifest in the 5th option, and here's why. In order for everyone to get one vote, we must know and understand each other perfectly. We must guess each other's choices without any gestures or words. I looked at my friends. Krill was crying. Masha was growling angrily at the woman. Daima was smiling, apparently pretending to be calm as always. Here we go. In the forest, Krill talked about fighting in a tribe of savages, about he wouldn't touch the girl and Masha, but no doubt would fight Daima. He's a crybaby, but he sticks to his principles. Who he vote was clear from the beginning. Let's move to Masha. Apparently, she likes Daima and is just annoyed by Krill. As Daima had warned the girl before, she is quite capable of doing sneaky things, and most likely she will choose Krill. That leaves Daima. I don't know how Masha offended him, but he especially said that he was ready to get rid of her. Accordingly, she will be his choice. What do you end up with? Each of them will be voted for once. It would seem to be simple matter of pointing out the girl who likes the least, but she said she treats them equally. This is our understanding of friendship. It's about equality, which means I need to save everyone. I looked at the woman and raised my hand. What do you want to ask, girl? She inquired, having first covered the other's ears. Can I vote against myself? Asked the question in a confident tone. You can. The woman answered without even being surprised. Thank you, that's all. So I can vote myself. I don't even do that. Okay, thank you, that's all. Well, voice, you understand already, don't you? I vote against myself, then everyone will have exactly one. We'll all be safe and sound. Time is up, said the woman. I will listen to the answers one by one and then announce the result. Pale hands tightly covered the girl's ears, so heard it even hurt. I can't read for anything. She could hear nothing but her own pulse. Krill answered first, then Masha, then Daima, and now it was my turn. What is your decision, girl? No doubt. What? I refuse to vote. Why? Accepted. That's not what I wanted to say. The girl interfered. You thought I didn't know about you. Before you always helped and protect me, so I am truly grateful. I consider you my friend. But I can't let you decide this time. After all, you're wrong. True friendship implies exactly the first option. Everyone has to sacrifice something for the sake of friendship. You can't just receive without giving anything. Even the simplest friendship, you have to sacrifice at least your time. Your mistake is what you think the first option is too risky. In fact, the risk of this option is 0. Each of us will undoubtedly choose it and not allowing the possibility of other developments. My bad. Don't think I'm afraid to vote against myself. It's just by doing so, I'll be the only one who has voted and kill us all. This is some kind of foolishness. You'll regret your choice. And now it's time to announce the results. We're about to find out. Against Krill. What a tension in the air. That's why I like contestants. Hell, don't drag it out. So, against Krill, 0 votes. Haha. We, read the sign and release. 0. Against Masha, 0 votes. This is good. Against Daima, 0 votes. This is great. Against the girl. So they deadass don't like me. They deadass don't like me. The fuck is this bullshit? What? In total, by unanimous decision, the girl was chosen as the victim. Wait, how so? I don't understand. 3 votes, what does it mean? What an interesting outcome. Why did they vote against me? Was this part of some cunning plan? Oh, wait a minute. So that's the option number 6. I think I forgot to tell you about it. You have such a friendly company, and it flew out of my head, you know? Who knew it would end up like this? Well, let's consider it a secret option, which is not mentioned in advance. And don't you dare to think it came up with it just now. You came up with it just now. I call this option castling. Maybe the title is a little off in meaning, but it sounds good and okay. Anyway, the essence of the 6th option is as follows. If someone takes all the bumps while refusing to vote from a victim, this person turns into a vigilante. A vigilante? I don't want any violence. It doesn't matter. Also, you spoke with permission. Given the emotionality of the moment, I'll cut you some slack. But next time, I'll kill everyone. Ha ha ha. Not a trace of her cold image remained. Now she was already openly having fun. Let's start the 2nd round. You have a chance to try to justify yourself. Daima first. Why did you vote the girl? I wanted to get the 5th option where everyone had to vote each. I didn't think anyone else would vote for her. Liar. Now Masha. I guess that there was a catch in the voting and whoever got the most votes would actually be saved. Total nonsense. Krill is next. Me too. What? You too? I asked you last so you'd have the time to compose at least something. Woo. Great. The answer woo is accepted. And now it's time to choose. Girl. To kill which one of them will I kill? If you refuse, everyone will die. Actually, it's not that. It's not a bad alternative. I'll count to 3. 1. Wait. I can't kill any of them. I refuse to take revenge. 2. Take revenge. Take that fucking revenge. 2. Can I choose myself the last time? 3. The second time, Krill was grabbed by his arms, pulling in different directions. Ah, hurts. Yes! Kill that fucker! His body was... Yes! Let's fucking go. Blood poured all around, and his insides spilled out, falling to the ground with a responding slap. Oh, Krill, no. Fuck him! Fuck Krill. I hate his ass. Hey, talking without permission again? Don't try my patience. Masha gritted her teeth and fell silent, sniffing her nose. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. Cry. You see, girl, you inside just killed a friend. There could have been 2 left alive, but now only 1 has a chance. You kill by refusing to kill, and you save by killing. How many will survive? 1 or 0? The choice is yours. None! I choose 2. Masha, kill her ass. Stay out of it. Let her decide for herself. Daima, I choose. Daima! No! I wanted Masha out of here. Sorry. After my words, the hand squeezed him like a tube of toothpaste. Yes! One more down. All I need to do is kill 1 fucking more. There was a sound of crushing bones. Then the head swelled up and burst. Brains scattered around. Let's fucking go. Firecracker! I didn't know this could happen. Did you see that? It's like a fire. I love this game. He didn't even have time to shout. But the smile stayed on his face until the end. However, this time it seemed ominous. Well. As planned for the 3rd round, 2 left. And both girls, 2 good little friends. How cute. Instead of a tea party with dolls, we'll have another quiz question planned. Or did I say it was a contest? Damn, the quiz is more suitable. And it's got a lame title too. Deaf voting. Boring. Okay, now it's a contest and a quiz. And it will be called Why Did You Die? Or Eye for an Eye. You will die. Got it? I must answer that you got it or I'll kill you. Got it. That's nice. It's time to switch the roles. Now Masha chooses. Don't worry, it's an easy decision to make this round. No, seriously. No more you die or she dies. One side of the scale is empty as it is. All you have to do is say how much we put in the second one. Did you get it? So, should I kill you alone or with the girl? It's clear. She won't leave any of us alive. Her questions have reached the point of absurdity. In this round, Masha will die, and she'll find a reason to kill me in the following. I want her to die, too. Masha suddenly said through her teeth. There you go. I told you it would be easy. But you have to convince me. Come on, pour your heart out. I hate her. Having said that, Masha turned to me, looked me in the eyes, and repeated, I hate you. All you do is pretend to be a saint. Your sugary kindness makes me sick. No, I don't mind kind people, but your kindness is not normal. It is not healthy. You always play the role of the victim, but it never entails a negative effect for you. It doesn't happen the way in real life, but this world seems to adapt to you. Do you understand? Your kindness and self-sacrifice are worthless if you lose nothing. They turn into hypocrisy. Most importantly, you bring harm to those around you. And no, I'm not talking about Krill's death. Now, although that was your fault too, I'm talking about your existence as a whole. Anyone in the background of the perfect you feels like a bad person. Because of this, people try to do better to their own and face consequences. Sometimes with very serious consequences, but not you. Someone else will always act as a lightning rod for you. You are like a walking invariable reproach to all and sundry. Just look at your apathetic face. It's not expressing any emotion as usual. Do you know why? Because you don't really care. You are incapable of empathy because you are incapable of understanding the pain of others. You have never experienced it. Therefore, I believe the ordinary death is not enough for you. Compensation. You need to suffer in order to understand the suffering of others. Only by inflicting enough pain your true identity can be revealed. That's when we'll find out if you're really that kind. Having spoken your piece, Masha fell silent. Damn, bro. She hating like a motherfucker. But I'm killing her anyways. Well, that's a very impressive speech. Having said this, the woman threw Masha high into the air, but did not catch. Her body hit the ground fuck, Masha. Arms and legs twisted in the unnatural shape. Bones were sticking out of somewhere. You see, Masha wheezed, spitting out blood. As always, it wasn't you who got infected. And then her gaze went out. It's my turn. Calmly, I turned to the woman. What in such a hurry to die? Or did her words hurt you? Are you asking if your words hurt me? The corners of my mouth twitched slightly. Did they hurt me? My eyes were faintly wet. No. Hang in. And you? What do you think? But I couldn't. Of course they hurt me. I snapped into a scream. Tears ran down my cheeks. My best friends, the ones I thought were my best friends, betrayed me. The world around went blurry, and all three of them voted against me. And I'm not such a fool to believe in their excuses. This is not just a betrayal. I can't be sure about Crow Daima, but Masha sincerely, with all her soul, hated me. Did you hear what she said? I've always tried to. I helped them. I never did anything wrong, and it turned out that it was my mistake. The fact that I didn't show it when I feel bad, so as not to disturb others, make me a culprit. When she fell into the forest with Krill, I dislocated my leg. It's swollen. It hurts terribly. I had to stay there and wait for the pain to subside in a little bit. Also, you wouldn't feel guilty. I came to the cliff anyway because I thought she twisted her. Damn. Because I thought I would get worried and go look out looking for me. So her leg is fucked up. I opened the door even though I was actually against it. And after all that, I'm bad. Then what should I do to be good? I can't take it anymore. I'll do my best and even more, and the attitude towards me is only getting worse. According to Masha, the very fact of my existence makes me guilty. But I don't want to be guilty of anything. I want to exist. I want to live, and I want others to be happy about it. So in answer to your question, I'm so goddamn hurt by your words, and I really don't see the source of the problem. Even Masha rubbed your nose in. Suddenly, the woman interrupted my monologue. Why are you even listening to me? Yes, Masha was wrong in thinking that everything is easier for you than for others. However, the reason for her delusion was what she was right about, an normal kindness. Is it bad to be kind? When you're kind, contrary to common sense, yes. What do you mean by contrary to common sense? Why didn't you tell Krill about your leg? I explained it to you. Yes, but you've made a big problem out of the small one. That's what a contrary to common sense. I did it to my own detriment. Have the right to do so. You're such a hard-headed girl. Let me prove that your kindness is capable of harming not only you, okay? Then let's play the last round of the quiz. Choose who should I kill, you or me? I didn't say anything. Besides, if I stay alive, I will cause much more pain to others. I see. She got me. I smiled slightly and bent down to pick something off the ground. Then I walked over to the woman carefully and put the flower behind her ear. You look prettier now. So your answer is, that's the kind of person I am, and I won't be able to go against my own nature. You have to say it clearly so I can be sure. The answer is obvious. Kill me. As soon as I finished my sentence, pale fingers grabbed my head and yanked it up sharply. Damn! It almost didn't hurt. The end of part 1. Thank you. Can you please not stare here? It's embarrassing. No shame, yeah. So what are you waiting for? Go away. What is that? Why should I answer? I think it's already clear that the characters won't blindly obey your choices. First, you have to earn trust, and then only then we'll start listening to you. Otherwise, how do I know whose side you'll end up taking? Let things take their course. For now, you are just an observer. You don't have to try to roll back and change your answer choices. All of them will lead to this point without changes. However, over time, as you get better at understanding the situation, you'll have more influence. So it's time to say goodbye. See you in part 2. And, sort of, it's a bit early, but Merry Christmas. It's the middle of fucking July. That was a great game. That was a really fucking weird game, but goddamn, it was good. It bamboozled me at the very beginning. I got pissed about that. But goddamn, that game was weird as hell. That fucking revenge arc was crazy. Everyone voting her was fucking crazy. This shit was great. I hope y'all enjoyed. See y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.